How y'all doing out there? This is Focus and Clean Out.
Amen. Let's focus and let's clean out.
All right. How you doing today? Today we have with us Lakeith Lewis.
That's my name, Lakeith Lewis. You can call me L. How y'all doing out there?
All right, Al. Well, we're just gonna conduct an interview with you today. Learn a little about you.
Mm-hmm.
Where you from? So let's just start out real quick. Where you from?
Well, where I'm from, not to go too deep, but I was born on Staten Island, New York. But that ain't really where I'm from. I'm born in Staten Island, New York, and I'm here right now live with the interview called Focus and Clean Out.
Okay, Staten Island, New York. Okay, how old are you?
I am 50 years young.
50 years young. You went to high school?
Absolutely. I went to Curtis High School with you, the interviewer.
Uh-huh.
Who are you? You haven't introduced and told us what Focus and Clean Out is about. I want to know what we doing here. What am I doing here? Who am I talking to?
This is Monty Calloway.
Yes.
But the interview is about you, sir.
Amen. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you went to Curtis High School?
Went to Curtis High School, 84 to 88.
84 to 88. Did you do any sports?
Absolutely. I played ball, basketball to be more specific. Yeah, I played 4 years of high school basketball while at Curtis.
Okay.
I had a good time.
Did you grow up in a rough neighborhood?
Absolutely. What I consider rough, there's been rougher. There still is rougher. But I grew up in a rough neighborhood. Yes, would definitely say so.
You have any tragedies in the rough neighborhood you grew up with that you would like to share?
There's a lot of shootings.
Any lot of big ones?
A lot of death. A lot of discouragement. Like growing up in that neighborhood, you saw a lot, but you became part of it more times than not in different ways. And, the death and destruction that was seen, horrible at times, especially growing up as a kid and not understanding what was going on or being a part of what's going on, more of the problem than the solution.
Okay. That's definitely, I can understand that. I can feel your pain with that specific situation. What's your career?
Oh man, my career. I don't even like to talk about it on live, but I don't mind sharing. I'm a New York. I work for New York City. I'm a New York City correctional officer. To be honest with you, so that's what I do. That's my job, but that's not who I am.
Okay, all right, definitely. Thank you. I appreciate that. You have any kids?
Absolutely, I have a few kids. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I got I got 2 boys and 2 girls.
2 boys and 2 girls.
I have a blended family. That's why I approached it that way. I have a blended family, a blessed blended family.
Okay. You married?
Yes, I am.
Okay. That's a good choice.
Yes.
Good. Nice to hear that. So if you mind talking with the viewers, I do a best and worst times of your life.
Best times.
And yeah, you could do your best times first. And your worst times. Which one would you wow. This is a tough one. And you can pass on this, sir, but this is the question that the viewers love to learn from, to be honest with you. They learn,
I'm sorting through my file cabinet of memories, my warehouse of memories, and trying to give you, there's so many, and I don't want to be remiss to say this was the best or this was the worst, but I have a lot of best and a lot of worst. I'll give you one that stands out in my most recent times is overcoming adversity. Whenever I believe that something's been holding me back, like from childhood, as we spoke about, and we touched on, I'll stay there. Overcoming childhood pain through the things that we've been through, has led us to make decisions through our lives. And how I've overcome those things. But before I even get to that, let me get a little more specific. The fights, the abuse that you see or have taken on as a child, and especially us calling it abuse, getting beaten, you know what I'm saying? Let's be honest with you. You was getting that whooping, you was like, oh, this is crazy. I hate my mother. I hate my father. I can't wait to get up out of this. But spare the rod, spoil the child. You know, I think back on all the beatings we got, probably deserved it for one reason or another.
Yes.
But one of the absolute worst of times more recently is overcoming addiction. And overcoming addiction has been so hard, but through the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I've been able to overcome that. And not overcome it, but speak about it.
Wow.
And it's so freeing. But first of all, you have to trace it back to where it started. And you got to see that place that you started and not lie and be honest in spirit and in truth. And once you be honest with yourself and then confess it and believe in your heart, and first you got to understand that the Lord and Savior is going to come help you through that time. But he met me at that place. He met me at my addiction. He said, listen, that ain't you. That ain't what I called you to do. That's something you put on from back in the day. So overcoming addiction would be one of the worst of times that I can speak about right now. But I got so many, but I'm going to keep it there.
Okay, so.
Go ahead.
No, best of times.
Best of times. Wow. Well, more recently, I've gotten married. We touched on that. I have a wife. And he who finds a wife finds a good thing and favor of the Lord. Yes. So when she walk in the room, I got favor. Yo, she's my favor, Lord. Like, yo, really? So I got favor. So that's one of the best of times. And having that understanding of having a wife that gives you favor and you can wear that crown of glory. It is awesome. It's awesome. And I got plenty other best of times in my life with my kids and all that, but there's certain things that I'm talking about more recent times. So I've gotten married. I'm married 1 year now. And I've been with my wife over this year be 23. Okay. Be 23 years this year. And we've been married 1 year. So we've been together for so long, but never tied that knot for one reason or another. And that reason is all the stuff we've been through from the past.
That's really interesting, and I can understand. And if you had an opportunity to change anything in your life, what would it be?
I love that question too. If I had to opt to change anything.
What you could change?
Let's see. I used to say, and I still feel this too. Remember growing up playing ball, high school? I blew my knee.
Okay.
I blew my ACL before junior high school. I was just starting to dunk. I was just starting to do stuff, like really pick up the game and learn it. Yeah. And I blew my knee in a dunk contest. I still remember the dunk I had to do and everything. Double pump from one side of the rim, under the rim, and dunking on the other side backwards. Craziest dunk. So I blew my knee doing that dunk. But that blowing my knee, I think was a blessing in disguise too, because I wouldn't be having this interview with you right now.
Definitely.
I'll probably be in the NBA.
Oh, man.
You understand what I'm saying? That's crazy, right?
NBA material.
That's what I was believing. I was believing I was on my way.
Why not?
Until I blew that ACL. And then after the ACL, I blew my MCL. Then after I blew my MCL, I blew my meniscus. So I've been under the knife a few different times for this knee, but God be the glory. It brought me to a whole different place.
Okay.
So,
definitely. Well, this is L. This concludes our interview. This is
I love it.
Focus and Clean Out.
Focus and clean out.
Live your life better.
Amen.
God bless.